Hi there, I'm Cynthia.rock at NRL Mortgage. I want to talk about improved versus unimproved property taxes when you're buying a newly built home in the state of Texas. Property taxes are a big deal in Texas. They're going to make up a pretty big portion of your mortgage payment, so it's really important to understand what's going on with them, especially when you're buying a brand new home. So this is pretty technical, and it's important because it can catch up a lot of people further down the road. So get comfortable and definitely feel free to replay this a few times and reach out if you have any questions. But here goes. Okay, so you have contracted to buy a brand new home. A builder is building this beautiful home, the home of your dreams. And let's say that home is ready sometime in the middle of the year. Well, when the mortgage company reaches out to get the tax bill for that home to set up your monthly payment, the tax bill is probably going to only reflect the land. In the state of Texas, most of the time, the tax bill is based on whatever is on that piece of property on January 1st. That's when they kind of set that stage and look at the property, and everything is based on January 1st. So you're getting ready to close on your beautiful brand new home in the middle of the year, and the tax bill only shows the amount that's due for the land. Here is the problem. You have a beautiful new house, so you know that the tax bill is going to be quite a bit higher. So when it's just land, we call that unimproved taxes. When the house is on it, that's called improved property taxes. The home is the improvement to the land. Here is the problem. When you close your mortgage in the middle of the year and the property taxes are built in as part of your monthly payment, the current tax bill is most likely just the land, so very, very low. We all know that once the local tax office realizes that there's a house on there, your tax bill will go up quite a bit. So by January 1st of the next year, the tax bill will be significantly higher than the previous year. If you close your loan with the very, very low land taxes, your payment will be artificially low, usually by several $100s. So you definitely need to be aware of this. So your payment might feel really low and it'll feel great and you'll be making this payment and saving all this extra money. And if you forget that your tax bill is actually going to go up pretty quickly once they realize there's a house on there, you could find yourself in a hole. A lot of people, when they say they bought a new home and a couple of years later their payment went up several $100s and it caused them a huge problem, it is usually because of this issue. That's what they're talking about. So the other option is to close the loan on what we estimate will be the improved taxes. Of course, I have to say it's an estimate because until the local tax authority evaluates the home on the land and sets the value and sets the tax bill, we can estimate it. We know the tax rate for that piece of property, and we can guess the value of it because we have an appraisal. So we expect that the tax authority will come to a similar value. So we can estimate what those property taxes will be in the future when the home shows up on the tax rolls. If you close your home loan with the improved taxes, where the taxes showing the house on it, you will have a more correct monthly payment. However, you're going to end up paying a lot more in that first year and potentially a lot more at closing because it's very difficult to separate unimproved for the first half of the year and improved for the second half of the year. So typically it's all or nothing. So my advice to most of my clients when we talk about that is go ahead and close the loan with the unimproved land taxes, but be aware that those taxes are definitely going up. So I typically advise that you go ahead and make the higher payment. That extra money that you're sending in just goes into your escrow account, and if the mortgage company's collected too much, they'll refund it to you. They're required to. At least that way you'll get used to budgeting for the correct payment. Either way, if you go with the lower payment, really make sure that you're saving that extra money, put it aside maybe in a separate account so that when you do get the notification from the mortgage company that your property tax bill has come in and it's higher and they're going to increase your payment to show that you have the money ready to go. If you have any questions about this or any other mortgage financing questions, please reach out. Thanks.